City of Suffolk Department of Fire and Rescue has dedicated the month of February to Mayday training. Over the past 3 years, we've been able to obtain an old elementary school and turn it into many different occupancies for training props. This year's prop, an apartment complex under construction with a secured corridor with 4 apartments occupied. While our focus is Mayday, we've also taken the opportunity to address engine and truck placement, hose line deployments, tactical decision making, firefighter and civilian rescues, expanding the incident command system, and maintaining situational awareness. We wanted to replicate when one of our sister cities a year ago were faced with a floor collapse, trapping 4 firefighters while conducting suppression activities and civilian rescues. We're running our department through 12 drills in 6 days, and afterwards conducting hot washes and sharing lessons learned. Welcome to Managing the Mayday, the City of Suffolk Department of Fire and Rescue. But every one of us know our physical limitations. It's not worth getting hurt. All right? If we have a real life emergency, the safe word is time out. Any questions? We'll go green in about 3 minutes. Down this hallway, they will meet a security door with a breach. 4 apartments search and look for a fire. This one will be the Mayday, but they don't know that. Go ahead. All right, we're dispatching a complete assignment to a smoke detector activating with a call of smoke in the building.
Smoke, Battalion 1, Engine 7, Engine 8, Engine 25, Engine 11, Ladder 3, Rescue 1.
Engine 7, Car 4.
Ladder 3, Car 5. Step 4, smoke detectors are activated. It's going to be an old school, under construction, the apartment.
The first due company arrives, they're conducting a scene size up and establishing command. The officer makes decisions based on what they see and what actions they need to take next, as well as the incoming crew assignments until the arrival of the battalion chief, who will then assume command of the incident and start handling out assignments to crews on scene and arriving. Crews will enter the building, making updates to the incident commander on what they encounter and what resources they will need to conduct life safety, incident stabilization, and property conservation of the incident.
Battalion 1's on scene. Battalion 1 will be assuming Engine 7 command. We got smoke in the hallway. Looks like I can see fire all the way in the back. Command copy, Engine 7, you have smoke in the hallway and active fire in the back. We're pulling an attack line.
Crews saw that they have a good amount of smoke in the rear corridor and decided to pull an attack line to that area.
Do a working command staff notification for construction fire in a commercial building and send a second alarm.
Second alarm for me, Engine 1, Engine 2, Ladder 6, and Ladder 1.
Safety 1's on scene. Report to the command post. Command, go Ladder 3.
Smoke in the hallway, force this door. Room 101, civilian victim.
Department 101, 1 victim. Go ahead.
I remain to the scene of the fire. All visible fire starts now.
I copy Engine 7.
Mayday. Engine 11. The roof collapsed on me. I'm in search of apartment round 4.
Command to Engine 11, I copy you. Mayday. You're in room 104, you've had a collapse. Command to RIT. I need you to proceed to room 104 to assist Engine 11. Command to Suffolk. I need a third alarm, and let that include 3 additional medics.
So a good practice to have, you hear a Mayday call, is everybody get quiet. So we're listening for a couple things. The pass device you hear going off, you can hear that. And also the air you hear, that lets us know somebody's in trouble, helps us find it easy. But we, as a safety crew, got to kind of take that deep breath and listen to try and hear it.
As far as we know, there's only one victim. We're removing all the debris, and there's a partial collapse.
All right, here comes all of the debris that was inside the space representing the structural collapse of an apartment.
They've located. Now he's going to give an assessment of his air, his injuries, his consciousness, and then they'll work on getting him out.
Did you want to stand with the second RIT?
They recognize there's 2 of them. Here now they'll start working their way to find the other firefighter. Another thing we look for is one of the officers or whoever's in first to take charge of this and starts making sure things are getting done.
Structural collapse. Need to remove all the debris.
Our first down firefighter is being removed from the Mayday space, and they're going to start dragging him out. It's been verbalized that we have a second down firefighter.
They searched the area on top, didn't find him. That triggers, hey, now he's probably underneath the roof system. Now they're gonna need a bunch of tools to get him out.
They've got the top half cut out. They're working on the bottom half so they can get in there. There's a beam on top of it.
Working with interior crews inside Apartment 104, as well as crews in the hallway, and verbalizing to command what they need in here. All right, so that bell you hear is a low air alarm.
You've been hearing a lot of bells go off because they're exerting so much workforce. That's why we really got to be quick on our airfields and have crews standing by. That way there's no lack of work going on as we're trying to get the firefighter out. So it's big that we have our air management system set up in place, ready to go, so we can steadily rotate firefighters in for the rescue.
He's out. 2 more firefighters are going in.
We teach everybody when you get in a situation like this, you need to have a plan A, B, and C, sometimes a D, a E, and a F. What they're doing, they've had a couple plans not working. Now they're introducing some different plans. So they're doing a really good job at bouncing ideas off. Hey, this isn't working, let's move to plan B, plan C. So they're doing really good about their communication and coming up with all kinds of ideas to be successful with the rescue.
Additional crews are also completing primary and secondary searches.
Hey, Chris! Over here! I got a baby!
We're coming out with a baby and an adult victim. Alright, the search complete in 102, so 2 victims, 1 adult, 1 child.
Several of the interior crews are using spare RIT bottles to resupply on air so they can stay in and work a little longer.
Alright, the fire's been knocked down for a while. How's your visibility and heat conditions in there?
Moderate visibility, 0 heat.
10-4, fire's still in check. Are we good to set up the ventilation?
So command is asking interior crews if we can set up ventilation to try to clear out some of the smoke. Which at this point, with the fire knocked down and most of the civilian search is done, most of the crews are focusing on getting the down firefighter out.
Units, command all units, stand by for a FAR check.
The incident commander, she's calling each crew and asking what their PAR is, meaning how many people they have and what their location is, so that he can keep track of where everybody is in case there were a secondary collapse or anything else were to go on, just so he can account for everyone.
Sometimes they'll open a small hole, see the firemen, and you kind of get tunnel vision, and we go right in. So what we try to say is open the hole you think you need, and then open that hole again. We want to get as much opening as we can to get in, have plenty of room to work, and get them up and out.
I copy. We've extricated the down firefighter and passed them off to someone in the hallway.
Interior crews are reporting now that they've removed the down firefighter from the collapse, and a crew of 3 is removing him from the building.
And the rest of engine 25. We'll do a quick secondary of 1 and 4, and we'll make good as well.
Copy. Thank you on the secondary.
1 and 4 is clear.
Command 2, RIT 1. I need you to go in and assist the outcoming firefighters. RIT 1, copy. Command all units, stand by for a FAR check.
All patients transported or otherwise taken care of.
Copy.
Clear to Mayday.